Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. Coming to you live from Burnham Dell Field here at Vito Capizzo Stadium for today's MIAA Division IV Round of 8 tournament game as the number 2 seeded Nantucket Whalers host the number 7 seeded Pentucket Panthers for a chance to advance to the Final Four. Thanks for joining us here on the NSC across the world. It's on YouTube. And of course, locally here on Channel 1072 on NCTV. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler Sports, alongside Colby Lucas, who will be our student commentator. And we've got a great crew today, including Pavlin Alexiev. We got Santiago on the far camera. They'll be your two eyes on the field. I've got my buddy Alex Carbine going to be helping us out just as he did when we traveled to Pentucket for the football game. We'll get into a little conversation about that. And of course, Charles in charge, the man, the myth, the legend, venturing back from across the pond where he did some work with the Mashpee High School graduation to get you live and tuned in, and he'll be pulling all the buttons here on the bot. Nantucket earned their trip to the Elite Eight with victories over Monomoy and Rockland by a combined score of 32-1. They are 17-3 overall on the season. Pentucket defeated Bellingham and Sandwich en route to this Elite Eight game and are 11-7 overall. And before we do get to our game preview, I do want to take a moment and thank our founding underwriter for the sports here on the NSC and NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They have made the children of Nantucket a priority of their philanthropic efforts and have continued those efforts through their support of our live broadcasts of Whalers Athletics. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Athletics.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by MIAA, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MIAALaw.com to learn how MIAA can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
I want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as the pregame festivities continue here ahead of this Elite Eight game between your Whalers and the Panthers from Pentucket. The Whalers added another impressive win, a 17-1 final over the Rockland Bulldogs to earn their 17th win of the season and earn a trip to their 4th consecutive Elite Eight berth. Offensively, the Whalers had 8 different goal scorers. Noah Stringer led the way with his best game as a Whaler, as he mentioned in the post-game interview. He had 5 goals and continually found open space, took advantage of shots from all different angles, including a highlight reel type goal when he fell down and somehow found the net before he hit the ground. Senior captain Aaron Hanlon got the Whalers offense going just 16 seconds into the game. And he had 4 goals in total and an assist, all in the first half. Nolan Moskrop, the Whalers' leading goal scorer, turned facilitator as he had a season-high 4 helpers. And you got to mention the long pole goals, baby. Canton Jenkinson had a couple of them. And the big guy, Mr. Ben Yates, went coast to coast for a long pole goal as well. They will certainly have a little bit more difficult time today as a gritty Pentucket squad, but they are a team looking for another state title. And of course, it starts and ends with senior goalie Jeremy Jenkinson. He ended up with 10 saves, and once again, that defensive unit stifled the opposition, allowing just a single goal, and it was kind of a cheap goal, quick start off of a whistle, and actually Jenkinson was completely out of net. So, it counts on the board, but it certainly wasn't 6v6 goal. So the one thing 13-year head coach Sam Aloisi was critical of was those penalties, and they will have to stay out of the penalty box here against this Pentucket team, who will certainly try and get in transition and try and take advantage of those man-up opportunities if they can. But the Whalers have not allowed a man-up goal yet this postseason, so I look for them to come out early, assert themselves offensively on this Panther team, and try and play with the lead as they have much of the season. For the Panthers, they play out of the Kinney division of the Cape Ann League north of Boston, a very tough league. They were right in the pack of their league overall and come in obviously with an 11-7 record. They lost their last 2 regular season games, including a loss to one of our other Division 4 Final Four teams, the Ipswich Tigers. Both Cohasset and Ipswich have already punched their ticket to the Final Four in Division 4. We'll get into other divisions as well here because our boys, the Falmouth Clippers, still alive as well. The Panthers defeated Bellingham in the first round 19-4 and took care of another Cape and Islands League team in the tournament as they beat Sandwich 14-7 to advance to the Elite 8 game here today. Cole Mack led the way offensively. He had 5 goals. Nate Stice had a hat trick, but they will face a defense like no other in Division 4 as the Whalers have allowed just 64 goals in 20 games. The Panthers netminder Louis Martinello will have to stand tall between the pipes and look for Dan Leary and the Panthers to ask his team to get a little more physical and slow down that pace, try and stay with this vaunted Whalers attack. Man, it was a trek to get here. As many of us know, we went and did the trip in September. And of course, the state football tournament this November, the Panthers got the best of our Whalers, but let's see if Nantucket can continue its run here to a second title in 3 years, or whether the Panthers are going to play spoiler and bust the bracket. We'll have starting lineups, national anthem, and the open face-off here in about 3 minutes. We'll take a quick break here on the NSC and NCTV. We'll hear from Colby Lucas, and I'll be on the other side here for a second to do the lineups. We've got it all set up for you here, Whalers Nation, and those of you listening all the way from Pentucket or wherever you are in the world, of course. We got great lacrosse. Got to say hello to our folks from the NFHS, of course. Dave Blanchard and the crew, thanks for joining us and streaming the game. We're going to put on a good show here in just a couple of minutes. We got Elite 8 action coming from Vito Capizzo Stadium up next.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
I am a force to be reckoned with. You do not know who you messing with. Taking over for the hell of it. They can stop me when I'm in my element.
The Nantucket Sports Connection was born in this gymnasium. It has absolutely exploded. Multi-camera, multi-broadcasters, a trip to Fenway.
It's giving players an opportunity to look back at film. It's giving coaches an opportunity to critique their players.
When NCTV got involved, we were able to offer free classes. It's something that they can actually evolve and get professional experience.
When I realized they were doing like a commentating class, I was like, I gotta sign up for this. If I would have told myself right now, I'm gonna go into college for sports broadcast, I would have been like, no, you're not. But now I'm really passionate about it and I'd love to pursue it.
It doesn't even feel like I'm volunteering, it just feels like I'm playing along. It's very fun.
I definitely recommend it to anybody who's interested in sports broadcasting.
It's multifaceted what we're able to give back to our community, because as we know, we bleed Whaler blue here on Nantucket.
From the ice to the phone. They know I'm back to the bone. Yes, sir!
Welcome welcome back to the NSC on NCTV, where we're just about to get starting lineups from Chris on the field. But first, we have a message. The rights fee to this cablecast has been waived by the MIAA on behalf of the students of Nantucket High School. The MIAA represents more than 380 senior high schools across the Commonwealth and more than 200,000 student athletes who participate annually in MIAA-governed athletic competition. Any rebroadcast or republication on this program without the written consent of the MIAA is prohibited. And now we'll bring it down to Chris on the field, where he'll announce starting lineups.
Good afternoon and welcome to Burnham Dell Field at Vito Capizzo Stadium, where your Nantucket Whalers will take on the Pentucket High School Panthers in the MIAA Division IV Tournament Round of 8 game. Participating student, athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked extremely hard to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and behavior of those around you. Please remain in the grandstand seats here, and there will be no fans along the end sides of the stadium. And if you do require assistance, please call upon a school official. And now for our starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Panthers from Pentucket High School. Number 3, Michael Teresi. Number 7, Mac Cole. Number 8, Aiden Napolitano. Number 12, Jackson Miller. Number 13, Brody Hines. Number 14, Quinn Volsecki. Number 22, Braylon Leonard. Number 23, Christian Perry. Number 33, Nate Sties. And in net, number 6, Luis Martiniello. And now for your Nantucket Whalers starting lineup. Number 1, senior Nick Yates. Number 2, senior Canton Jenkinson. Number 4, senior Aaron Hanlon. Number 5, senior Marco Lachuza. Number 7, junior Kaiden Whitfield. Number 8, senior Nolan Moscroft. Number 22, senior Soren Edwards. Number 32, senior Ben Yates. Number 33, senior Jake Grant. And in net, number 13, Jeremy Jenkinson. Head coach for the Pentucket Panthers, Dan Leary. Head coach for the Whalers in his 13th year, Sam Aloisi. Referees for today's game, Bob McGuire, Roger Cereva, and Bill Stewart. Thank you. Our great nation has persevered through the leadership and sacrifices of our men and women who have served or are currently serving in our armed forces. We invite that both veterans and current military personnel to stand and be recognized. We thank you for your service. And at this time, we now ask that everyone please stand for the playing of our national anthem. What is it?
So Sen and Lucy is number.
Annual Boston Pops.
Who are you for Halloween?
We're in a tough situation, but you guys battled back.
Back to pass Lombardi's got a man in the end zone. Caught, touchdown! Shot, it runs in, it's good!
You got a tie ball game.
It's ahead. Gets it
Loading is open. Thank you very much.
My mark, get my mark, get your mark.
Welcome back to the NSC on NCTV, where our coverage is just starting. Here is the face-off.
Opening face-off, Whalers Nation Elite 8. Thanks, Colby, and we are ready to go. Cotton Whitfield scoops it. And off the stick of the Whalers, it'll be Pentucket with the ball to begin things here. Huge crowd here, beautiful night. Very little wind, bad pass. And scooped up easily. As the Panthers advance, here's Harper. He's a fantastic athlete. He was their quarterback of the football team. High pass handled. These numbers are going to be tricky, so I'm going to do my best here. That's number 14. We got him, Quinn Volsecki.
Quite a few football players from that Pentucket roster that took down the Whalers football team, so we know there's going to be athletes in the squad.
And perhaps a little chatter.
No doubt about
as
that.
high school kids go. First possession of the afternoon. Good move to get free. Shot, save made by Jenkinson. Canton Jenkinson, his twin brother, looking to clear. Here's Yates. He's got a free field ahead of him, and he will gain the zone easily. Big Ben Yates got the long pole and an errant pass. That's why he plays defense.
Yeah. He saw
Actually,
one
Nick
going
Yates,
last game.
excuse me. Actually, they called that a shot, so the Whalers actually gained possession or regained possession.
I think that was one of those things where we're going to get possession back anyway. We're in the right spot.
Yeah.
Might as well throw one up, see what happens.
Sure. Yeah, it's like, you know, beginning of the hockey game. Just put one on net just to see if the guy's awake.
Yep.
So two excellent goalies here today. Moved by Stringer. Bad pass. And a collision. Pentucket looking to clear and pushed out of bounds. Good job by the Whalers on defense there.
Nice
combination of Nolan Moskrop and looked like Hanlon over there on the far side.
Setting the tone early. Game's going to be physical. There's going to be physicality with this one, but Whalers are going to have to win it.
Here's Andrick Mooney again. A couple of Whalers a little bit banged up, but nothing Wally couldn't handle. Here's Stringer. Again, had a phenomenal game in that second round game. Spins. Another spin. Hands are free. Pass in front. Lechuza hits the post. Oh, Hanlon actually hit the post. Low shot, skips over. Good quick shot there by Andrick Mooney.
Yeah, I believe it's Jake Grant.
I was looking
Great
for the
move
number.
by Noah Stringer to get the defense on and make a move. Find an opening for Jake. Just missed. It was a good shot. Just barely off.
Hit the post.
Hit the post.
Mooney gets it behind the net. Moskrop looking to do some work. 9:20 left here in the first quarter. No score. Whalers continuing their first possession of the game. Riding, shot, hits.
He scored.
Nolan Moskrop rings it up. Oh, no, Stringer.
Oh, Stringer.
Those two have the same look, but over the shoulder shot. Have a look, see at the replay. I thought it hit the side of the net.
Me
It
too.
went
I
in.
was hesitant at first.
Just
That's why I
inside
wasn't
that
as
inside
energetic of a
post.
reaction, but great move by Noah here. Look at him getting space.
Oh, beautiful.
He has
Actually
a
got
really
the
nice
far
shot.
post. Wow. What a shot by number 6. He is on fire.
He is.
Over
When
the
he
last
gets room
couple
for
games.
that shot, there's not much you can do as a defender. So great work by Noah Stringer, setting the tone early, getting the Whalers on the board.
9:12 to play here in the first. Whalers strike first. Whitfield digs it in.
Nice.
And
He's been
scoops.
dominant on that Fogo position all year.
Ooh, nice spin move around. Yates battling for it. Ooh, good hit.
What a hit.
Good, clean hit there. Some physicality by the Whalers. Here's Soren Edwards along the sideline. He loses it. Hanlon unable to get to it. He whacks it away. Good check there, and chasing after it is Jake Grant. Lachuza
Cut
gets
off there
into
by
it and
Marco.
loose behind the net, however. And it'll be scooped up by Martiniello.
Yeah, good hustle there by Jake and Marco. Marco almost cut him off at the perfect time to get the turnover.
And too much time. 20 seconds ran out. Good job by the Whalers. Quick start here. Hanlon on the run. Grant gets it back to Hanlon. Here's Stringer. Over to Tyler Miller. And they have found something with Noah Stringer
They
here
really
in
have.
a matchup. And they can work this as a third lethal goal scorer. Really, the only question mark on this team is their overall offensive firepower. Here's Hanlon. He gets taken down.
Yeah, there it is. I was waiting for that one.
And a flag down finally as Stringer comes to his rescue. But Aaron Hanlon draws the first whistle, and it'll be a Whaler man up here. Looks like number 12, Jackson Miller.
Yeah, just a little bit of extra
Too
curricular
much,
on the
yeah.
hit. Got the penalty.
Got a stick caught inside the legs there, and that's going to get called every time. So a minute on the penalty. And the Whalers put it in here. Mooney gets it over to Moskrop, and they work it around here. Hanlon gets it over to Mooney, back to Hanlon. Good patience shown here by the Whalers. Stringer gets it back.
Nice
Good catch. Mooney, shot, save made. 20 seconds left on the penalty. Martiniello with it. And he's not afraid of getting out of net. I've seen a couple of times when he's gone all the way past midfield. He gets a little shove.
Just that.
And Mooney waits for him. And he loses it. Ball down.
Gotta be careful here if you're
Still down.
Here we go.
Nobody in net. Canton Jenkinson
Ow.
loses it. Unable to make a play.
That was tough.
So Pentucket avoids a catastrophe there. And now quadruple teamed as
Nice
big
play there by Yates.
Ben Yates
Picking it
comes
up.
away with it. Oh, great catch at midfield. Here's Jenkinson in transition. Gets it up. Moskrop spins. Shot. Somehow a save made. Wow. Good play
I
by
don't know how he
Martiniello.
saved that. With the defense collapsing, it looked like almost a blind look for the goalie, but somehow got it. Great shot by Moskrop.
He guessed right. He guessed right. As Moskrop was going low. Edwards off the stick, and that'll go all the way to Jenkinson in net, who quickly gets it to midfield, and Aaron Hanlon. Fast-paced here, back and forth we go. 5:55 and counting in the first. Whalers up 1-0. Hanlon avoids one. Hands are free. Shot hits the post.
You know, that
Gavin
was such
Smith.
a good shot, little stutter step move there. to
Now
get the-
in on the offensive unit as they get it back to Hanlon behind the net. He spins
Nice
again,
play.
gets hands free, shot.
There.
Save is made. And the ball went to the back of the net.
Man.
Good action here on both sides. As Pentucket looks to clear. Grant Picking up, flipped. Mooney got a piece of it. Oh, and Yates actually got a piece of it. Pass goes behind Lachuzia. All the way in, Moscow shooting just above the net as Hanlon ripped it sidearm. Nobody back for the Whalers on the fast break. 5:13 to play. As Kyden Whitfield will give Hanlon a breather. Still just a 1-0 game here as we approach 5 minutes to play in the first. Moskrop picking up. Ball's loose. Soren Edwards scoops it ahead and flips it forward right to a defender for Pentucket, who advances. Coach Leary arguing they didn't have possession, but Pentucket did, and it'll be Whalers putting it in here. Canton Jenkinson gets a little hit and then gets slashed. Yeah. But it'll be a turnover. Good play on defense. They are definitely letting him play here a little bit.
They're going to say he's out of position.
So timeout called by Coach Aloisi as we've had a couple of whistles and a couple of, let's just say, conversations amongst them. We'll take a break here on the NSC and NCTV. We got 4:42 left on the game clock in the first quarter. 1-0, Whalers up.
The Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. More than money, we need members. We need to build our community bigger and better to help our student athletes prepare for the next chapter in their life.
I want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. Elite Eight game here. The Whalers hold a 1-0 lead with 4:42 to play. Colby and I were just talking. Fast pace here, I think, is what the Pentucket Panthers are looking to do. Keep it in transition, keep things going. Whalers a little more methodical on offense and want to work it around and make sure that they get the right shot, not just any shot, whereas Pentucket just pounds the net and is looking to quantify their shots. But we'll have to see. I mean, obviously, we'll see who has the better conditioning if both teams are going to run and gun.
No, absolutely. And the Whalers clearly have it because of Wally and what he's done for the program. But
absolutely.
Pentucket also has a team full of athletes, and I think in their minds, the only way for them to win is if they keep running in transition and, you know, force quick shots. So we'll have to see how this plays out, but I'm sure the Whalers will be able to outlast. We'll have to see.
Again, first quarter of action here, 4:42 to play. We did also talk about the Whalers being a little more methodical maybe on offense, try and work it around for a good shot. Could also, you know, control the pace that way, where possessions are just so key. And no other game has such a, you know, importance of possession than lacrosse.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And the
Whalers put it in. Canton Jenkinson getting a long pole action here on offense, and maybe he'll jog back and tag in here with Andrick Mooney. Tough pass for Moskrop to handle, but he does so easily. You know, this is what we're talking about. Spread it out a little bit, work it, get some space.
That's where they're good.
Good catch by Moskrop. Mooney moves to the right. Looking, gets it back behind the net. Grant, quick pass. Here's a quick shot. Ooh, skipped in front. Very good shot. Still loose. Pentucket gets to it. Stringer. Good annoyance on the clear attempt. Good clear, though, right to number 12. Jackson Miller on the run. Quick pass up, shot, score. That's going to be their game.
Yeah, exactly.
Jackson Miller finds number 33, Nate Stice.
That was the most bang-bang play you could have. I mean, just...
He was sitting right in front of Jeremy Jenkinson, and Jenkinson had no chance.
Yeah, 2 passes, a few shots, and a score. That's exactly what they want to be doing. So
look on the replay. Miller beat Yates down, or Stice beat Yates down and found a place right in front, and a perfect pass by Jackson Miller.
Yeah.
And another one of those football players, so you know he's just ready to run. And they run and gun right down the field. 3:36 to play. We're now tied at 1. Edwards gets a stick on it as well as we continue to play. Good hit there by Moskrop. Oh, nifty move by Canton Jenkinson. Pentucket wins possession. Not sure it went over the midfield stripe, maybe. Here's Stice, he'll put it in. So tied at 1 with 3:14 to play here in the first quarter.
So far, other than that fast break goal, the Whalers have done a good job extending the Pentucket offense out, not allowing them to get good look shots. So
here's Miller, back up top of the zone. Miller gets it back. Whalers, a little bit of zone defense here. Paxton Fitch in position on that right hand. Miller gets a little bit of space, shot. Jenkinson must have gotten a piece of it.
Yep.
So give him his first save of the day. Pentucket keeps possession. Quick whistle. Pass in front. Shot save made by Jenkinson. A catch and a shoot, and the Whalers are back there. Canton Jenkinson with good hustle to gain the possession. Let's see if the Whalers can clear. Oh, off Jeremy's stick.
Wow,
oh, nearly tapped in.
That.
But the Whalers are back there, and it will be Nantucket possession, so both teams a little sloppy around the net.
Well, great job by Jeremy.
Yeah,
not giving up on the play, staying in it, because that could have been disastrous. So way to make up for it and keep it alive.
There's Canton Jenkinson with the long pole, gains the zone. Pass. Moskrop brings it back out. Here's Miller. Over to Jenkinson. Spins, loses it. Stays in play, and Jenkinson able to dance. And out of bounds, Whaler ball as the Pentucket defender unable to keep it in play. Quickly into Lechuza. Minute 50 left here in the first quarter. We're tied at 1. Here's Andrick Mooney. As the Whalers can maybe use a little bit of clock here.
Yep.
Work it down for one good one. Hanlon circles behind the net. Circles back. Here's a shot. Grant scores! Hanlon to Jake Grant, and the Whalers regain the lead.
What a shot by Grant.
I'll tell you what, Jake Grant could be the MVP of the second half of the season. Have a look at it. It is a lightning bolt from number 33.
Well, he's been known on this offense for his passing, but when he wants to shoot, he can do it. I mean, what a shot there by Grant.
Perfect
Stayed
position.
ready and found the net for the extension of the lead.
Great job by the Whalers to answer right back after Pentucket found a fast break, and Nate Stice found the net. The junior. And speaking of juniors, Cotton Whitfield for Nantucket. Kicks it forward. And a push from behind, no call. Whitfield ends up with it. Got a stick broken. Whitfield loses it out of bounds. Another hit from behind.
Well, Chris, you said it best. They were letting these guys play, but when there's pushes in the back, you got to blow the whistle.
Got to blow the whistle. Pentucket to put it in. Moskrop unable to deny the advance of Quinn Volsecki. Quickly up ahead. Here's another shot and another goal. Just like that.
That fast pace is their key. And,
another one by Stice. I believe the assist goes to Jackson Miller. Let's see where it ended up. 14.
Again, that quick transition, just a few passes before the shot. Great
good
movement,
pass
too.
inside.
Yeah,
good
great
interior
movement.
passing. Whalers going to have to adjust to that.
Yep.
Actually, the assist goes to Michael Teresi. As Pentucket with good quick passing, and we're tied at 2 here with just 1:04 left in the first quarter. No surprise.
No, not at all.
This could very easily be a final possession type game. Whitfield grinds in, and he goes down in a heap.
He looks hurt.
May have hurt a wrist or something. I didn't see what happened, but holding his wrist. He's up to his feet, but elbow actually, maybe bent it.
Really hope he's all right. He was battling an injury during football season early in the year, and he's been such a key piece to this Whalers lacrosse team, so really hope Kaiden's all right.
Yeah, the Whalers can look to a couple other guys to play on the X, but Whitfield definitely one of those guys that Nantucket will need to be healthy because he brings it on the defensive side of things as well, so we'll hope nothing too crazy has happened here to Kaiden Whitfield as he gets looked at. But the Whalers will put it in here. Canton Jenkinson all the way back on the defensive side of things. Back to Jeremy in net, and he'll advance, pass. Gets a hit to the head.
Yeah,
Jake Grant, that's going to draw a flag. As the ball's still loose, finally out of bounds, but that'll be another penalty on Pentucket.
Yeah.
As that was a cross check to the head. 37 seconds left here in the first quarter, tied at 2, but the Whalers will be a man up here for 2 minutes. We'll see who the guilty party was. Looks like number 2 jogging off the field, Stephen Harper. But he's just coming off. We'll see who the penalty is actually on here before I get ahead of myself. One minute locked in for Braylon Leonard, so no matter what happens here, Whalers can keep scoring if they continue to get possessions and continue to find the net. It'll be locked in for the final 35 seconds here of this quarter, and we'll go into the second quarter as the Whalers can work it around here. Moskrop gets it back. Down to 20 seconds left. Here's Mooney with an advance. He'll back it out. And they're picking up man-to-man here, despite being down a player. 5 seconds left. And I think the Whalers are just going to hold it here and hang on to the possession and make sure they get it start the second quarter.
Right.
Smart move there. We'll take a break here. We've played 12 minutes, and we're right where we started. Both teams have scored twice, and we're tied at 2. Whalers will be a man up coming out of the timeout here. We'll be right back to Vito Capizzo Stadium for the Elite 8 game between the Whalers and the Panthers.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Back to live action here as the second quarter begins with the Whalers on a man-up opportunity here. Lachuza up top. Swings it. He gets it back and gets it over to Stringer. Stringer going to work something with Hanlon here. Hanlon's got some space if he wants it. Here's some space. Shot, save made. Mooney waits for it, unable to get to it cleanly, despite having position, and finally gets to it. Andrick Mooney behind the net, surveys, back up top, good pass, Hanlon, shot, scores! Mooney with a beautiful pass to set up Hanlon with hands free. Mr. Hanlon knows what to do from there. Whalers take advantage and still, actually just ended the penalty. Have a look-see at the replay as the Whalers regain the lead. Little extended replay here by Mooney behind the net. And just a perfect little pass, lofty pass, sets up Hanlon perfect.
Great setup by Mooney there, just working the defense and finding Hanlon. Hanlon with a little too much room for Pentucket to handle.
So that must have been an even strength because the time was locked in, but it must have just expired when Hanlon decided to get in there and caught the pass. And good to see Kyle Whitfield back out there on the X for the Whalers.
No doubt about it. Such a huge piece of this team.
Kicked ahead, and Pentucket will gain the possession. That's number 9, or number 8 actually, long pole, Aiden Napolitano. Just underway here in the second quarter. Whalers with a quick goal to regain the lead, 3-2. Single tallies from Hanlon, Stringer, and Jake Grant. Quick pass. Jenkinson behind the net. Trying to annoy the passing lane. There's a lofted pass. Caught. That's Matt Cole. He had a 5-goal game in that last round. He's looking to make something happen. Lefty. They deny his left hand. Underhanded pass behind the net. Again, Pentucket looking for a quick inside pass. That pass to nobody in particular, and just a giveaway there by the Panthers.
It feels like Pentucket's struggling a little bit when they get into that offense. Nantucket's defense has done a really good job containing them, not letting shots go up, at least shots close in the zone, and that's allowed Nantucket to have the advantage on that.
Deep pass over the head of Yates.
This is where Pentucket thrives, right here on the transition.
The other way. So a turnover right back for the Whalers. Here's Cole once again. Just got a quick comment from one of the Whalers coaching staff, Coach Gamble, pressuring too far out. Gives lots of room if you're able to make a move. Harper gets through, shot, scores. Great individual effort there.
Yeah.
By Stephen Harper for the goal.
The
quarterback just making moves.
Yeah, just got through the defense there. Rare lapse in there, but Harper's an athlete, bounces right off Miller. And man, that's not an easy play because he knew he was going to take that hit from Yates, and still, with knowing that, put a good shot on net.
Not only put a good shot, held on to the ball and then put a good shot on net. Unbelievable individual effort.
That was a highlight reel from Harper.
And he is no stranger to the bright lights as the quarterback of the football team. He put on quite a show against our Whalers, unfortunately. And he makes it an even 3-3 game here with 9:21 left here in the first half. This is by far the best crowd we have had all season
no doubt
long
about
here.
it.
For the final grass game of lacrosse at Vito Capizzo Stadium. There will be a football season still on this field as grass. And that'll be it. We will move to the turf region. Another quick shot and another quick score. They're just leaving guys way too wide open.
Yep. Again, fast-paced offense there.
Catching it in stride and able to get the left-handed shot off way too easily.
Yeah, fast-paced offense there by Pentucket, just moving the ball around with ease. And yeah, that's a good spot to get in. Tough situation for Jeremy to have to save that.
Yeah,
with such a good look.
It's too close a proximity for a guy with the talent of Matt Cole. Again, he's one of the co-captains along with long pole Aiden Napolitano. And again, Cole coming off a 5-goal game, so the Whalers knew he was one to keep an eye on as it's flipped backwards.
Yeah, great
and
job
Yates, or actually Jenkinson, able to spin around.
Wow, that was an
Oh, great pass up ahead. Here's Hanlon.
Is.
Shot whizzes way above the net. Whalers are there. So good possession by Nantucket. Whenever Aaron Hanlon gets a shot off, it's a good decision. Here's Jake Grant.
And I think Jackson Miller got a piece of Aaron Hanlon's stick right there.
Hanlon runs in. Oh, a left-handed shot from Aaron Hanlon as he tucks it around the net to tie it back up at 4. Aaron Hanlon showing off the skills with a lefty. As you see, Grant worked it around. Nothing crazy. Get it over to number 4 and let him do some dirty work. Yeah. Made a quick move and got it around number 12, Jackson Miller.
What a game it's been so far, back and forth, and right now it's the Aaron Hanlon show on the offensive end. 2 goals, 1 assist for Hanlon early on.
And certainly this is the game that the studs need to be studs. Aaron Hanlon showing why he wears a captain on his jersey. Soren Edwards unable to get to it. Pentucket, pass ahead. And they gain the zone easily. Matt Cole. Awaits a couple of friends. Flips it to Volsecki, I should say. Volsecki lobs it behind the net. And the quick moving passing game of the Pentucket Panthers. Inside, left-handed shot whizzes over the net. That was lucky by the Whalers. That was a good look by
That was a good look once
Teresi.
again. He found that spot quite a few times so far in this one.
Those lanes have been a little too easy to access for Pentucket so far. We'll see if the Whalers can get it down. Ball down. Yates with a good job. And scoops it and gets it over to Jeremy Jenkinson. Whalers on the run.
Great
Here's
pass.
Hanlon.
Caught him in stride.
Getting chased down, but quick shot by Moskop, and it's a score! Aaron Hanlon felt the pressure. Get it to number 8. That's a good decision.
Yeah,
Nolan Moskop nets it.
And that's Nolan's spot right there, too. How about the pass by Jeremy Jenkinson starting things off? Caught Aaron Hanlon in stride. Not easy to do for a goalie. And then you get Nolan here. We were waiting for him, and there he is. Great shot. That's exactly what you want to see from Moskop.
Hanlon to Moskop makes it a 5-4 game as we go back and forth once again. Whalers score 2 straight to take back the lead. 7:39 to play here in the second. Whitfield with a clean face-off win. He'll run it into the offensive end and get it over to Moskop. Moskop inside. Soren Edwards nearly found a lane. He'll get it back over to Andrick Mooney and jog back off as Stringer and Hanlon finish off the offensive set here for Nantucket.
Unselfish decision there from Edwards. Could have shot it, decided to get a better look for the offense.
Here's Mooney with a quick shot, dives past, and the Whalers are there. Martin Yellow was there for that save, may have even gotten a piece of it as it bounced right in front of him. Here's Noah Stringer. Spin. Good long pole ride. Stringer falls down.
Oh, somehow held on to it. Wow.
Flag is down, and he just throws
down.
it out of bounds on an errant pass. Got it whacked on the hand, and that'll be a slash. So the Whalers will once again be a man up here as Noah Stringer draws a whistle. With 6:49 to play, Whalers already up 5-4. As Stringer shakes his hand, he got whacked pretty good there.
Yeah. Well, how about holding on to the ball after that?
Unbelievable. Almost had an alleyway.
Almost had a shot, yeah.
If he was confident in that opposite hand, he could have gone to it, but the Whalers will be a man up here as Hanlon evades, now has some space to get things going. Jenkinson trying something different here. Here's Stringer. Holds it, gets it back to Hanlon. Quick pass over to Moskop. Good pass. Lachuza with a save made. Hanlon's there. Whalers keep possession. Still a few seconds left. Here's Mooney with a low shot. That whizzes by, and we're back to full strength here Good job by the Pentucket Panthers on the penalty kill. May have just been a 30-second job. Here's Jake Grant running all the way back in.
Smart move there.
Back to Hanlon. 6 minutes to play here in the first half. We've played to a 5-4 Whalers lead. Hanlon goes to the left. Swims through. Right-handed shot. Goes through a defender. Where'd the ball end up in his jersey, maybe?
The ball might be in his jersey.
And it went into his neck. That's not a great spot to get a ball. The Panther player down here still. We'll take a quick break here on the NSC and NCTV and come back as they tend to the Pentucket player to be, I'm not sure whose ball actually. It will be maybe Pentucket's as we come back.
In 1965, a group of dedicated Nantucket parents came together with one goal: to raise enough money to develop game film for the football team. The following season, the Whalers went undefeated. These parents became the very first class of the Nantucket Booster Club.
Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. Christian Perry, the injured Pentucket player, but he is up and walking back to the bench, so he appears to be shaken up but not severely injured, which is always fantastic, as he took a ball right to the throat from Aaron Hanlon.
Yeah, that's not a fun one. No
not a
doubt
fun
about
place to get hit from anybody, let alone Aaron Hanlon.
Let alone Aaron Hanlon.
Will retain possession here on the shot, as Hanlon looking to work free here. Gets it over to Moskrop with a quick shot, just missed that top post. Whalers there to retain it. Here's Grant.
Again, another heads-up play by Moskrop. Knew Grant was there in position. Thought might as well fire one up. He did just that. Almost went through.
Stringer. Hesitation. Denied again. Whalers playing with the lead here, and 5.5 minutes left in the first half. Moskrop will jog it up top here. Or Mooney actually jogging it up top as they get something set up. They are riding his right hand. Goes back to it. Moskrop loses it, trying to get a shot off. He gets it back. Out of position is Pentucket. Here's Hanlon as they quickly recover. Stringer makes a move. Hands-free shot. Scores! Low hand, low shot from Noah Stringer. His second of the game. And the Whalers ring it up again.
That's his move right there on the left side. Getting the look after making a good move, and Noah Stringer making a big impact so far in this one.
Stephen Harper maybe a little screen there as Stringer used the defender to shield Martin Yellow just a fraction, and that's all it takes.
Yeah.
In this game, as the Whalers open up a 2-goal lead, representing their largest lead of the afternoon, or getting to evening now, actually. 5:02 to play here in the first half. Whitfield back in on the X for Nantucket. And they're trying to work a good divot here. It'll be the last one in the dirt for sure. And the boys are ready. Kicked and holding. Called on Pentucket, or Nantucket, I should say. Pentucket ball. 4:58 to play here in the first half. Pentucket down 2 goals now for the first time in the contest. Here's Matt Cole. Fitch. Guarding his left hand. Cole. Gets it back up top. Pass behind the net. Screen. Free hands behind the net. Charging in. Left-hander. Pass goes all the way through. That's going to be offsides.
Yeah, great job by Yates.
Over and back.
Cutting them off at the spot, making them force a shot
And a flag,
out.
that's going to be a delay of game play there, 30-second delay of game. He was just flipping it forward, but you just cannot touch it. Mental mistake by long pole Aiden Napolitano. He's one of the co-captains. He knows better than that. And again, didn't seem like much. Didn't seem like he was just getting it to midfield where the Whalers would take it up, but the Stripes not having it.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
So mental mistake, down 6-4 with 4:12 to play. Whalers now up a man for 30 seconds. Let's see if they can make something happen quick here. Jake Grant, speaking of quick, gets it right ahead. Moskov battles in. Oh, great save. And Whalers give it up.
Tough one there. So far, the Whalers have done a great job with that man up.
Here's Martinello venturing again out of net. He'll get jumped by Mooney. And barreling his way now, double teamed, flip down, and 20 seconds. Or end of the timeout call by Leary to save the possession. He saw his goalie in trouble and wisely called timeout right before he got dumped. We'll keep it here as we've got great action here. 6-4, the Whalers with the lead. Again, 2 goals now by Hanlon and Noah Stringer. Nolan Moskrop with a single tally and Jake Grant with a goal as well. It's Harper with a goal, Matt Cole with a goal, and 2 from Stice. Those were early on in the second quarter as the Pentucket Panthers had a 4-3 lead. The Whalers have now scored 3 in a row. The winner, as we move along here, will face the winner of this Abington-Manchester-Essex game. Abington, the 5 seed there, or 6 seed there, I should say, and Manchester-Essex, the 3. Cohasset and Ipswich, the higher seeds, have already punched their ticket to the semifinals. Cohasset, the number 1 seed, won 18-6 over Bourne, handing them just their second loss of the season. They were 19-1 coming into it with a high-powered offense, but not enough to handle the skippers from Cohasset. Ipswich beat Winthrop in a matchup of 4-5 teams, and Ipswich will face Cohasset coming up in the first semifinal in Division 4. We'll break down some other divisions as well, as our boys, the Falmouth Clippers from the Cape and Islands, they're still alive in Division 3. But right here, it'll be Pentucket to put it in after the timeout. Still 6 seconds left on the penalty to Napolitano. Triple team, ball down, and out of bounds. It'll be to the Whalers. Back to full strength, however. So good job by the Pentucket penalty kill. Hanlon looking at a couple of defenders, quickly gets it over to Canton Jenkinson, who gains the zone. He'll back it out and send it across the field to Tyler Miller. Here's Moskrop behind the net. Jake Grant, little double move. Stringer. 3:15 to play as Noah Stringer looks to make an individual move. Over the shoulder shot, save made. Good shot position. That was a really good save on a low shot there by Noah Stringer.
He's been doing a good job finding his shots so far this game.
Perhaps a little early in the possession, but nonetheless, here's Pentucket in transition, unable to corral it. Yates blasted. Here's an advanced shot. Save made by Jenkinson. Whalers get to it as Yates just puts it out of harm's way. And it'll be an infraction on Pentucket. I think they were in the crease. And so the Whalers will gain possession here as Hanlon sprints it ahead across midfield. He's double teamed. Spins out of one. Left hand to avoid another. Hanlon on the run with the left. Pass in front. Shot. Lechuza scores! Aaron Hanlon with another assist. His 3rd of the first half. Lechuza finds the net. Have a look-see.
Aaron Hanlon just had such a good impact, not only with his shots, but also creating offense, creating looks for his teammates. Marco Lechuza, he's been such an underrated piece of this offense. Another goal for him.
Absolutely. Lechuza nets his 25th of the season. He's 1, 2, 3. He's 4th on the team in points, so no surprise there. He's had a couple of big games, 4-goal game against Monomoy. And I think he had a 5-goal game early on in the season as well. 7-4 now, Whalers holding. No call. That's got to be a hold.
Can't believe that.
Pentucket advances. Ball
Good
down.
defense by Soren Edwards.
Great job by Soren Edwards, and that's going to be Whaler ball. Larry can't believe it. Jenkinson gets to it.
Someone's going to come to the ball here.
And he'll lob it to midfield. Great
Good
catch
pass.
by Yates, but off his stick. Battle along the sidelines. Nice one-handed catch. Here's another quick pass shot. Hits the post! Whalers survive that one.
Wow. And there is a penalty, which I believe will go against Nantucket. Yep, it will. Yeah, a little elbow.
So first penalty on Nantucket goes against Canton Jenkinson.
Well, that shot was such a big moment in the game. And again, right where Pentucket loves to operate, that fast-paced offense. Got a good look.
Shots. Yep.
Just missed. I mean, a great shot, too. Great location, just a little too far
Whalers
up.
a bit fortunate there as it hit the post. Jenkinson was beat, but they will now have to dig deep here, down a player for another minute. Minute 57 left here in the first half. Whalers with a 3-goal lead, 7-4. Pentucket with a man up. Volsecki gives it up behind the net. Little give and go. In front. Whitfield denies. Jenkinson gets in the mix, and he gets a stick on it. Good job by Yates to deny. And timeout called once again by Leary to save the possession. 37 seconds left. We'll actually take this timeout here with a minute 34 left in the first half. We'll come on back with the rest of it. Whalers down a player for another 37 seconds, but up 7-4. Avoids another one. Whalers in transition here. Desperate need of a goal. Clock becoming an issue. Caught by Benny. Passes it up. Shot scored! Whalers gain possession. Here's Damien. She goes low with it. Runs through the defender. Scored! Pass in front. Shot. Scored! Damien rushes in. Shot. Save made by O'Connor. Oh, it goes in! Dylan Damien swats it in! Go Boys, 20 seconds to go. Helen scored! Helen scored! Not get any better than that. Enjoy the scene here at Vito Capizzo Stadium, Whalers Nation. Want to welcome you back to live action here as the Whalers break their huddle. Minute 34 left. 37 seconds on the penalty to Canton Jenkinson. Whalers up 7-4, but going to have to hold here on defense, maybe force a turnover. Pentucket looking to get this back to a 2-goal game. Some perimeter passing as Pentucket now moves in. Pass in front, low shot. Oh, Jenkinson got a piece, but not enough.
Great effort by Jenkinson. Just another good look for Pentucket and a good shot. Put it right where, just right where he couldn't save it.
Sinan Lucy, number 13 with the goal, I believe. Let's confirm that on the replay. Nope, he gave it up actually.
Yeah, huge man-up possession there for Pentucket. Not that they needed a goal, but it was a huge moment in the game. I mean, to stop the bleeding from the Whalers.
It still looked like number 13 there on the goal. We're going to go with that for now. Either way, it's a 7-5 game with just a minute 11 left here in the first half. Taking advantage of the power play was Pentucket. Whitfield ran without it. Yates unable to deny. Pentucket on the run once again. Pass goes across. Shot. Save made. May have hit the post again. Flipped back with 50 seconds to go. Jenkinson with a good clean hit there, good physicality. And over and back. Whalers get to it. And timeout called by Coach Aloisi to hang on to the possessions. The possession still 43 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here. Unfortunately, we'll bring up the girls' game here, as unfortunately our girls lost the 8 seed to the number 1 seed Sandwich Blue Knights the other day. Again, just a phenomenal season from the girls. Just 4 losses. They had 17 wins in total. Again, graduating seniors, Maya Johnson captain, Dylan Damian captain, Carly Ray, another great contributor, but got to tip your cap to Coach Kelly Brown. She just did a phenomenal job coming in first year, instilling just enough of her mojo and just enough of her gamesmanship. I think she really had a great control of the team overall. I mean, rally after rally after rally, including a playoff rally from 3 goals down, as you saw right here on the NSC and NCTV with less than 5 minutes to play. I mean, that comes from top down, that kind of character, and they were never out of the game, but just ran into a buzzsaw that was the Blue Knights. I mean, they are certainly the favorite even without their best player. Unfortunately, they just got it going way too early and way too often as the Blue Knights moved along and ended the 2026 campaign for our Whaler girls. It'll be Mooney to put it in on the far side with 43 seconds to go. I actually should be on this side with, well, too late. They're just starting to play here. Here's Stringer, gets it back out to Hamlin. And now they can get it going here in the right spot. Mooney makes a move. Got the right hand free. Good catch by Moskrow. Still 15 seconds to go. Back up top to Mooney. 15 seconds to go. Here's Hanlon. Looking to go one-on-one. Looks at the clock. Runs it free. Low shot. Oh, blasted in front. Stringer races after it. Gets to it. And that will do it as he whips a shot at the buzzer. So the Whalers will head to the locker room up 7-5. We'll take a quick break here and chat about the first half. Great first half, obviously.
Yeah, really
just
back
what we
and forth.
expected between 2 very good teams, the number 2 seed and the number 7 seed in the Division 4 tournament here. We'll be back here just about 10 minutes at the half. 7-5, Whalers with the lead.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Gets it! It's over! It's over! The Whalers win! The Whalers win! Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo. We have a special guest hanging out with us here. One of the, well, I'm just going to say it, one of the most decorated student athletes the Nantucket Whalers have ever seen, Maya Johnson. Again, congratulations on a fantastic lacrosse career, swimming career, field hockey career, a soccer career, all the careers. And by the way, one of the best students as well. So just fantastic. You know, your family's one of my favorites as we continue along here. And talk to us a little bit about Sandwich and kind of what happened here. Obviously, you know, you ran into a buzzsaw, but talk to you about that game because, man, they just came out with a vengeance.
Yeah, they were a really good team. Everyone on that team was good, and we played our best, and we took it to them. We tried, and we brought our best, our full effort, and they just were good. They were just really good, so, yeah, but it's okay.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys, again, had a phenomenal season, a couple of great wins. Again, a magical moment here at Vito Capizzo Stadium to end the home field part of it. Talk to us a little bit about Kelly Brown and her influences as a first-year head coach. You know, we're not comparing anything, but just talk to us a little bit about how she controlled the team.
Yeah, she was amazing. Yeah. Like, she came in and she was right to business. We got straight to it, and she – like, really, everyone respected her and she respected us, so it was a good balance, and she made everything fun, and we got through it good. It was a great season with her.
Absolutely. Again, I think smartly she probably relied on you and Dylan and a couple of the other ladies to lead the way as far as where to go and what to do. I remember the first game she was parked over on the visitor bench there for a second. You were like, Coach, it's over here. So, but yeah, I mean, again, it looked like she was able to make some adjustments in game and really do just enough to let you guys still play your game and instill some of the things that she learned along the way, obviously as a player and a head coach. Talk to us about the next phase of Maya Johnson. Are you excited? Are you scared? Are you a little bit of everything?
A little of everything. I'm going to Villanova, so I'm excited, and I don't know, I'll just go wherever the wind takes me with that. So yeah.
Any sports in your future? What do you think?
Maybe. I've been thinking about it, so we'll see. Yeah.
Doing some walk-on maybe on something?
We'll see. I'll try maybe.
Try maybe. Whatever she puts her mind to, she's going to do, that's for sure. Again, thanks for joining us here. I don't know, am I going to see you tomorrow morning bright and early? We're doing a little site visit over at the house. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. I have the pleasure enough to cater her graduation party, so it should be a lot of fun. Good, clean fun, family fun, of course. And again, congratulations on a fantastic career. Do you have a favorite sport before you take off?
I don't know. People always ask me this, but
right?
I change my mind every. I really like lacrosse. The team is the best. Like, everyone on the team, we all get along so good. It's so much fun. So, but I love all of them.
Right. Yeah, the politically correct answer. But no, I mean, obviously, it really looked like you guys gelled and came together as a team and very cohesive, and you enjoyed each other's company. You could tell that was palpable, even from where we look. So I'm sure it was very enjoyable. Again, congratulations to you and the girls, and congratulations on graduating, and go get them. Wildcats, here we go. Villanova, watch out. You got another star athlete coming your way. Not what they need, but you know. Great stuff. We'll take another quick break here on the NSC and NCTV. Colby, I didn't give you a word in edgewise, but always great to hang out with Maya Johnson, one of the Whalers' best on all the fields and academically as well. We'll be back here on the NSC and NCTV with the second half. Whalers up 2. Got some more work to do, though. 24 minutes left on the clock.
Girls are strong. Girls can throw. Girls can play football if they have a determined mindset. Girls don't have to just look pretty, they can pack a punch, believe me. My name is Ashley Klatt. I'm on the Nantucket Whalers football team, and here's my story. Girlhood to me was very different than a lot of people's girlhood. I grew up watching the Dallas Cowboys every Sunday with my dad, my sister, and my entire family, and I just loved watching the game, all aspects of it, and I just wanted to get that hands-on experience. Since I was little, I've been bullied a lot. I'm still bullied. I was bullied for my weight, my attitude. It just didn't make me feel great, and it made me very upset at points, but I have a sense of determination that I just walk through it. Being tackled is crazy as it is, but Coach Machado has taught me that when you're hit physically and mentally, that you have to just get up and keep pursuing and keep fighting until that last whistle. You just have to get used to it, push through, and be that person you know is deep down inside. I empower myself by showing people that she's not just here to wear a jersey and look pretty. She is here to get dirty, get rough, get tough, get to some place where things are possible and things can happen. People will give you weird looks and think, oh, this person, they're different because they're a girl playing a male-dominated sport, but you need to always have that confidence and determination. You will always look back on, I did that. I achieved greatness. I hope I've inspired a lot.
Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. Thanks again to Maya Johnson for coming and hanging out with us here. Whalers up 2 here. Colby, your key to the second half here real quick.
Well, the key to the second half is getting into the offense, and on the defensive end, keeping Pentucket from getting to their spots, finding those spots in transition, just slowing them down on the offensive end, pushing them out, making them have deeper shots. That's what's going to win us this ball game.
Soren Edwards races in, but unable to get to it. And Pentucket will gain the first possession, and they lose it.
Nice yard sale.
Great job by Soren Edwards, the senior. And that one intercepted. And here it is in transition.
This is where they go. Yep, there it is.
Shot. Save made. And whistle will stop play as that's a push from behind. But he was in the crease, so it'll be, well, it'll be Pentucket
yet
ball.
again, just got right to that spot and a push in the back.
A
little unnecessary from Yates. They've been getting a little chippy this game, so. But that's how it is. It's a playoff game.
Protecting his goalie.
Yeah, no doubt. That's how it is in lacrosse, hockey, whatever. You know, you protect the goalie, so just like you protect the quarterback in football.
Good communication here by Nantucket. Pentucket trying to whip it around.
Good
nice
catch.
Lights are on. We are officially under the lights here for playoff activity. Pass goes back up top. Harper sends it. And a bad pass will run all the way through. Turnover caused by the Whalers defense.
Good hustle there for Nick Yates.
Yates gets it over to Jeremy. And he will get it right back. And will run through one, but Stringer.
Good heads up play by
Stringer.
Stringer.
Gets it up. Whalers in transition. Bad pass. Oh, nice catch by Stringer. Wow. Settle it down here, fellas.
Yep.
Jake Grant. Tons of time left here in the third quarter, just underway. A minute and a half we've played. 7-5, Whalers with the lead. They've been up by as many as 3 goals, 7-4. Nantucket took advantage of a man-up position here. Stringer sprinting in. He's got some space. Shot is blocked. And ball down right in front, Grant. Unable to get to it.
Almost able to scoop it in. That was close.
Oh, and almost an own goal by Martinello. Oh, my goodness.
Gosh.
Grant sprints towards him. Dangerous play there by the goalie. And here's Harper. Spins around Hanlon. And now getting it is Lucy. Good job by Stringer. Staying home on that right hand. Jenkinson. Cutter goes through. Again, this plays to the Whalers' advantage.
It does. Defense once again doing a good job.
Shot. Scores! Oh!
Gosh. Right when I said it. I mean, that was just a great shot. What can you do about that? Got
Nate
some space.
Stice with a rifle. Looked like Jenkinson was able to see it, but unable to get the stick up. We'll take a look at the replay here. This was from some distance here by number 33.
Not sure if he was expecting the shot here. I mean, good defense there by Stringer, and just
not
kind of
much
fired
room,
it right
and
over.
Perfect shot right to the side post there.
Yeah.
And Stice lets the crowd know about it. He's got a hat trick to lead all scores.
He's having himself a game, so.
The junior has found the net. He'll jog off the field here. With 9:13 to go, the Pentucket Panthers have rallied to score the last 2 goals to make it a 1-goal affair. Once again, 7-6. Pentucket gains possession. Quickly up ahead. Over the shoulder shot and another goal. They scored twice in 12 seconds and tied the game. As Matt Cole finds the net for the second time this afternoon to make it a 7-7 game. Have a look at the replay. Nothing crazy here, but
they've made use of those face-off wins they've gotten so far, and just got enough room. Good shot. Tough for the Whalers.
Napolitano gets the assist on that one, and he will grind it in here again with Cotton Whitfield. As you can hear, the bench of the Pentucket Panthers getting a little fired up here. Again, we are under the lights. The Whalers have not played a game anywhere near this late.
No. And that's the trade-off you get. We wanted it to be a little earlier today,
and a
but
trip there, no call. That's got to be a trip.
It has to be. It is.
Whalers will get possession here as Hanlon will put it in on the whistle. 8:55 to go. And Whitfield.
A little banged up, yeah.
Hopping off after he got tripped. So the Whalers, after holding a 7-4 lead, have seen that lead evaporate here over the period of the first few minutes of play here in the third and the last couple minutes of the second quarter. Certainly the momentum has changed here. Whalers could answer here with another goal. Here's Jake Grant.
Thought about it.
Moskropp back to Grant. Grant makes the move, spins back.
Good
Moskropp in space, score! That's the answer. Great move by Jake Grant to draw the double team. Leaves number 8 open, and don't leave him with space. He'll make you pay.
Yeah, it's been Grant and Hanlon so far in this game creating those openings. And when you get Moskropp with that much space, it's tough to stop as a defense. Grant right with a little spin move here. Reverses.
Draws just 2 steps by the defender, and that's enough for Moskropp to beat Martiniello and give the Whalers back the lead. Pentucket had the lead 4-3 for just a moment. And the Whalers answer once again after Pentucket ties it at 7 to take an 8-7 lead. 8:08 to play here in the third. And Pentucket will gain possession here on the trip.
We talked about this a little earlier. Pentucket's been putting these face-off wins to use when they do win. And I'd say most of their goals have come off those transitions off the one face-off. So
not as keen about running in the half court here, or
they've had more success than I thought they would, however. Even though they've had mainly success running that transition. When they get into their offense, they found some good looks. So,
but the Whalers want them to play 6v6, that's for sure. And here's Harper. Edwards gives him a couple of steps and a screen, pass in front, little give and go. And here's an open hand shot save made by Jenkinson. Saw that one cleanly, and here's Hanlon on the run, back the other way for Nantucket quickly. Hanlon, nobody stops him. Moskropp Low shot, save made. Soren Edwards tried to get a stick in there. Good job by Martiniello. Back the other way comes Pentucket. Whalers got to recover quickly. Bad pass. Picked on the run by Canton Jenkinson, who scoops it ahead. And saved on the sidelines.
I can't believe
there.
he was able to do that. Just tiptoed it after the contact from Canton Jenkinson. That's not an easy hit to take.
Good job by the Panthers to gain the possession here, down 8-7 with 6:30 to play in the third. Here's a spin move. Shot, save made by Jenkinson once again. Ball loose. Edwards tried to flip it ahead.
Second chance
Still
for Pentucket
loose.
here.
Jenkinson, as I believe Harper gets in a terrible pass along the far side. That was actually Matt Cole just lost it. Rare error by the captain and gives it right back to the Whalers. Jenkinson going to get jumped here.
Good play there.
And now going to need some help to get it across. May call a timeout here.
Nick Yates.
Yates loses it.
Poked.
Again, I think you call a timeout there. That was not a good possession. And that one's going all the way. Hanlon in a foot race. Jenkinson coming out there, and it will go all the way out of bounds. And the Whalers will get it back here with 5:30 to play. Jenkinson with a deep pass. Bounces right to Canton, his twin brother, and Jenkinson runs in. Little hesitation run, move, I should say, and Whalers can get it set up here as they jump Hanlon. And Hanlon draws, or Miller draws a penalty.
A little frustration there after the turnover.
Let's see if the Whalers can come up with a defensive play. Otherwise, Pentucket could go 2 for 1 here. Down 1.
Be huge shift in the game, so hopefully the Whalers can get a much needed stop here.
Unnecessary as he was beaten. A little frustration.
Again, just out of frustration, right, as you said.
But we're high school kids, man.
Yeah, exactly. And this game's been extremely physical, so frustration is bound to happen.
Run in, denied by the Whalers, and that will stop the clock. As the penalty on Tyler Miller will get called up here. Looks like it'll be a minute for slashing. So 4:32 left here in the third quarter. 8-7, Whalers with the lead, but they will be down a player here for the next minute. Just their second penalty. So good job. Really a pretty clean game. A couple of things either way, but nothing out of hand. At least not yet.
Fingers crossed.
Little give and go inside, ball down, and Jenkinson ends up with it. Edwards sprinted deep, but he was covered well. And they can double the ball, but Whalers can just use a little clock here if nothing else. Yates launches it towards midfield. Hanlon got to it. Got to get it up.
Goes.
Hanlon
Huge
sprints ahead and gains the zone. Inside, Lachusa scars the underhanded goal. Hanlon with another assist, and the Whalers score on shorthanded goal.
That's the second time Aarons ran the charge and found Lachusa for a nice goal.
Just beats the 22nd. And in transition, good pass. And beautiful
double
shot
hesitation,
by
little underhand
Lachusa.
shot. Beautiful.
Senior to senior, Lachusa with his second. Hanlon's got 4 assists.
Well, how about the response to that penalty? Could have sold, could have even given up a 2 for 1, and then they actually get a goal off of it. So maybe even a 3-goal swing.
Right. Totally a 3-goal swing, my friend. 9-7, Whalers with a 2-goal lead again with 3:50 to play. We've got Stripes coming over to check out something, not sure what he's checking the scorebook for. But looks like it's agreeable. Great individual effort from number 4. No surprise there as he sprinted as fast as he could to gain the zone before the 22nd count. And just a juicy little pass to Lechuza as Whitfield grinds in here. But the Whalers didn't have a player on the circle.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
There. Still 5 seconds left on the man up. Here's Harper. They will let it run out here as the Whalers will get back to full strength. Hanlon jogs on with number 16, Jesse Wiritz. Down to 3:15 and counting here in the third quarter. Whalers respond after Pentucket tied it. Little give and go. Nifty little handoff there. Good job by Hanlon. Oh, nice pick by Aaron Hanlon.
Here we go.
On the run. Shot. Oh, hits the post.
Man.
Nearly got it as the Whalers are there.
Jeez.
Oh, Aaron Hanlon just doing things.
That ball's all the way in the graveyard now.
Captains do. Intercepted the pass and nearly found it.
Oh, man.
Hits the post on the ricochet.
That was not an easy shot, but he made it look easy and almost got the goal out of it.
2:40 left here in the third as the Whalers maybe could use a little clock. Mooney back to Moskrop. Not using the clock off Martinello's stick. Pentucket looking to clear.
And again,
Stringer with a beauty. And that'll be Whalers'
clean.
ball. They put it in quick here. Moskrop looking. Transition back, Stringer. Machuza blasted.
Oh, stayed on his feet, though.
Marco hangs on to it.
Can't believe that.
Great job by the senior. What an effort.
That's gritty.
Here's Moskrop. Save made off the stick again.
That's two good saves right there because that's Moskrop's spot.
Absolutely.
You always take a shot from there when you get him in that spot.
Moskrop unable to stop it. Andrick Mooney unable to stop it. Whalers going to have to recover quickly.
Yeah, good recovery there.
Good job by
That's Kent
Nantucket.
Jenkinson with a good recovery.
A little battle inside, and the referee saw it. They're going to send both of them, I think. Couple of whacks to the feet, and it was the Yates.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's been a battle with those two all day. It's been fun to watch. But
a good job by the Stripes. Called them both
Yeah, no
out.
doubt. I mean, you can't penalize one of them.
So this will be 5-on-5. Again, could be a Pentucket advantage.
Yeah.
Locked in for a minute. With unsportsmanlike, so the Whalers will be out without one of their best defenders. Pentucket without one of their best offensive players. So Matt Cole with a couple of goals here already this afternoon. He is one of the co-captains. Minute 36 left, just a 30-second, cut it out kind of penalty.
Yeah, exactly.
Stice to put it in. He's got 3 to lead all scorers. Whalers with 4 guys with 2 goals. Moskrop, Stringer, Lechuza, and Aaron Hanlon each have 2. Jake Grant with a lone goal to make it 9. That's quick math. But Aaron Hanlon's got 4 assists already, too, so 6 points for the captain for Nantucket. And we've still got a quarter to play. So they erase the penalty, so it'll be 6v6. Just a warning. I heard.
A little bit of a compromise
I've ever heard
there.
that. But nonetheless, both coaches get an explanation, and Pentucket will put it in. Stice back up top. Pentucket. Fitch on defense. Converging are the Whalers. Getting back on defense and guarding that middle. Good job by Nantucket on the initial rush. Soren Edwards backs it off as Harper gives it up. Down to a minute even here in the third quarter. Whalers with a 2-goal lead. Whitfield. And a bad pass forced by Soren Edwards, and the Whalers force another turnover, 6v6.
Defense is doing a great job in that 6v6 when Pentucket sets up the offense. So
lobbed to Yates. He's got some room to operate. Pentucket converges, and he just loses it.
Yeah.
Tough play there along the sidelines. Pentucket tried to use it, but this will be Canton Jenkinson. He spins out, double teamed.
Wow.
Oh my, quick first step.
He's an athlete.
And CJ avoids another 2 defenders and gets it into the zone himself. Down
Nice
to 25.
find.
Here's Moskrop.
That's
Hits
Grant.
to the head and unable to get to
Just
it. How is
lost
that
it.
not a penalty?
I can't believe it.
Smoke to the head and Stringer denied. Down to 15 seconds. Let's see if Pentucket can do something in a hurry here. 10 seconds. Up ahead.
Gotta go quick.
5 seconds.
5 seconds to
4,
play.
3,
Yeah.
and a bad pass will end the quarter, and the Whalers, with 12 minutes to go, head to the fourth, up 2 goals. Marco Lechuza with a great third quarter. We'll take a break here on the NSC and NCTV. Come on back. We got 12 more minutes. A trip to the Final Four on the line. Noah Stringer makes a move around his defender. Shot, score! Hanlon works it around. Here's Grant. Shot, score! Perfect shot. Ooh, I do see some concessions open there. Running in, low shot, score! Pass back. Here's Moskrop, evades one. Oh, here's Hanlon, rips it and scores. Another shot, scores! Here's a quick shot by Hanlon and a score. Here's Stringer, whips it and scores. That sidearm. First goal, good pass, shot, score! Marco Lechuza, Scholar finalist as well. Here's a shot from Lechuza, and he finds the back. Sharks in transition here, shot and a save made by Weisentanner. Whitfield now on the run, just running through Shark defender. Shot, scores! And there's another goal. Stringer with that sidearm shot. He has patented that. Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as we get all set for the fourth quarter of play. Whalers break the huddle up 9-7. So, Colby, we were just talking at the break here. Again, Pentucket, great athleticism, love to run. Whalers have hung with them physically, but certainly skill level, maybe Nantucket with a slight edge. But, man, this is just what it's all about here. Down 2, the Pentucket is with a chance to go to the Final Four as the 7 seed. It doesn't get much better than this, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, this is not an easy environment to play in. I mean, you look at the crowd, it's pretty ecstatic, and Pentucket's risen to the level that they've needed to in this game, and they've played a clean game, and it's all going to come down to this fourth quarter. If you told them before the game that they'd only be down 2 going into this quarter, I think they would take that.
Absolutely. I was talking to Coach Gamble, same thing. He said if we're not able to score in bunches, this could be a grind them out kind of game right to the end.
That's exactly what happened.
And that is what we have in store here for the fourth quarter. Whitfield
nice.
Diving in. Edwards unable to get to it cleanly. Coming in is Hanlon, still loose.
Wow.
Still on the ground.
What a win for Nantucket.
Jenkinson in net. Comes out of the crease.
That was one of those plays could have turned into a quick transition for Pentucket.
Absolutely. We've seen it. He gets jumped, gets it over to Nick Yates. Yates down the sideline, and a good play on defense. Forces the turnover. Jackson Miller.
Stuff.
Right along the sidelines in front of the Whalers bench.
Yeah, Miller's had a solid game. We saw a glimpse of him on the football field.
Off the top of the grasses, or dirt, I should say. Good physicality by Hanlon there. Pentucket gets it set up here. First possession of the fourth quarter for either squad. Whalers unable to get the clear. Good conglomerate of folks made it all the way from Pentucket here, and they're getting some cheers along the far side across the way from us. Screen. Nothing doing. Oh, tough pass off the stick. Quickly picked up and recovered. Just underway here, fourth quarter. Whalers up 9-7. Oh, good ride by Paxton Fitch there, denying the advance and denying a free hand.
Been making use of the minutes he's getting.
Yates poking in. Another good ride. Ball down, but quickly scooped. Spin move in. Whalers converge. Good job by Nantucket defensively so far. Good passing on the interior. Pass tipped again. Shot. Scores. Oh, man. Whalers just a millisecond too late as number 14, Quinn Volsecki, gets into the scorebook.
That was a good.
Have a look at the replay. The skip pass is tipped right to Volsecki, and he fires and scores.
Johnny on the spot, and that was tough. Whalers played a good minute and a half of great defense, and just, that's all it takes. One good shot, one good moment. Pentucket is only one down.
A millisecond of hesitation, and now it's a 9-8 game with 9:57 to go. Hyden Whitfield grinding in. Aiden Napolitano with the long pole. On the X. Under the lights here at Vito Capizzo Stadium, the final edition of Lacrosse here. Going to be a hold, Whaler ball.
Needed it.
Good job by Whitfield. Mooney advances. Mooney. Skip past to Lachuza behind the net. Here's Grant. Stringer. And this just puts a bigger onus on the goalies to try and find the ball here. Every possession, obviously important, but now really important. Get those shots on net. Here's Stringer.
Cool.
Just misses. But the Whalers are there. Grant will put it in.
Whalers have done a great job getting to that end line, continuing their possessions.
Fundamentally sound. Hanlon. Back there with Grant. Grant over to Hanlon.
Nice move.
Spins in.
That's tough.
Toe, Aaron Hanlon! Puts the Whalers back up 2. He goes top shelf. Found an angle. He and Grant worked it. You could see him chatting about it.
Yep, back and forth.
Drawing, the skip past the defender just a millisecond too late.
There.
Oh, just a beautiful spin.
Clinic.
And Martinello, no chance. Guessed low shot. Hanlon went high. 9:08 to play. Whalers up 2 once again, 10-8. What an atmosphere here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. Whitfield gets to it. Double team, triple
yard
team.
sell. Good job of Whitfield.
Moody saves the possession. Barrels through a. Oh,
I can't.
Lowered the shoulder, looked clean.
I can't believe that. I mean, it's been a physical game all day long, and I don't think you can call that.
That's a tough call.
A little frustration there, yeah. I don't blame him,
Yates
but
was lining it up.
Tough.
Whalers up 2. Pentucket.
Oh,
Pass
great
in front.
look.
Shot save!
Wow.
Jenkinson, uncanny.
Jeremy's made about 4 or 5.
Have a look at it. Jenkinson bringing it up. Risky play here. Loose at midfield. Flipped and picked up. No, not picked up by Edwards. Push in the back. No call. Stringer whips it ahead, and Jake Grant going to try and outrace Martinello. And it goes out of bounds.
Close.
Fortunate for Pentucket there. Grant jumps.
That could have been the perfect storm if Noah was just a little bit more on target.
Right.
Tough to do with the contact coming, though.
Absolutely. And it'll be timeout called by Coach Leary and the Pentucket Panthers. We will take it as well. 7:50 to go. Whalers up 2, 10-8. Come on back. We've got a good one here at Vito Capizzo Stadium.
He's got it!
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Cup. Want to welcome back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as the boys break the huddle. The Whalers up 10-8 with 7:50 to go. Again, want to give a shout out to Dave Blanchard and the NFHS crew. Man, whoever's tuning in here to this one across the nation has seen a very good lacrosse game, high level, back and forth. Both teams have had leads here, but the Whalers playing with a 2-goal lead, Pentucket with possession. Aaron Hanlon has taken over here. He's got 7 points, 3 goals, and 4 assists to lead all scores. Here's Pentucket inside. Pass goes all the way through. Another turnover. A little bit of frustration there from the Panthers. And a Gilman attempt here.
Oh, he almost found him.
I'm not sure why that was. Unnecessary long pole. Comes through in a triple three-person collision and scooped up. A trip by Nantucket, and it'll be Pentucket ball. Everybody okay on the three-person collision as well. Far side corner, Pentucket. Putting it in play here. Here's Stice, gets a screen. Good work by the Whalers. He passes it, good catch. Saves the possession, but another quick pass goes through, ball down.
What do we call it now?
And a push from behind. Saves it for Pentucket. Come on now.
Yeah.
Got to let the boys play here a little bit. 6:37 to go now. 10-8, still tons of time left for the Panthers to operate.
No doubt. And there's been moments in this game where they've rattled off a few of them quick. So
2 and 12 seconds in the third quarter to be exact.
Pretty crazy
Good
stat.
call, Kobe. Pass goes through, down. Jenkinson out of position in net. Pentucket comes away with it. And pass goes back to the top of the zone, approaching 6 minutes to play. Good job by Stringer to force a pass. Skip pass. Stringer all over the place, giving up his body, trying to annoy.
Well, you got to love the effort from the defense there. Continuing to push him out. Yeah, Pentucket struggling to find room. They're possessing the ball well, but Nantucket is forcing them out, not giving them good looks.
Behind the net, Pentucket trying to operate in close quarters here. Trying to maybe lull the Whalers to sleep. Again, the crisp passing by Pentucket has been
it's been impressive.
Thing. Low shot finds the net. Stice finds it again.
And I think you might have been right, Chris. Lulling the Whalers to sleep, and that's tough to hear. I mean, the Whalers have been so well conditioned, and they still are, but Pentucket, when you get that many clean passes, that many clean looks on the offensive end, one is bound to fall. And
Stringer just unable to stay with it. Miller just a fraction of a second too late coming back over.
And once again, the defense was phenomenal for 2 minutes. And even on that shot, a great look for Pentucket and a great goal. So The defense has played well this game. Pentucket has just risen to the occasion once again.
They've executed on offense, and they've made it a one-goal game here once again with 5:02 to play. 10-9 Whalers with the lead. Whitfield loses it as the scrum continues.
Big moment here.
Soren Edwards falls down. He's tripped. No call.
Oh, okay.
And Pentucket with possession. Quick move.
Man.
Another quick move. Low shot. Save made. Pentucket back there, however.
That was a good look.
4:40 to go. Whalers fortunate there. Jenkinson got a piece of it. Quick pass in. Another quick move and a shot. Save made by Jenkinson.
Jeremy
and
has
a broken
made some...
stick, so Stice will have to come off.
Well, Jeremy's save count has to be getting in the double digits, but it's not just been the saves, it's been the quality of saves. He's saved some shots that look like they're...
And ball down. Jenkinson,
like they're sure things.
Or Soren Edwards flips it forward and over the line. Flips it forward again. Lachuzia's there.
Scoop. Aaron Hanlon.
Or Hanlon, actually. Usually we see him on defense, but he was
ready on the
giving
other
a little
end.
breather on the offensive side of things. Whalers can use some clock down under 4 minutes to play here. 10-9 game. Whalers with possession and the lead. Grant. Over to Stringer, lobs it behind the net. Here's Hanlon. Back up top, Mooney. Again, Whalers can use some clock here, force Pentucket out to play them. As we're down to 3:30. Moskrop behind the net. Hanlon. Maneuvers. Back up to Stringer, wide shot. Whalers are there. Stringer usually a little more on the net, but unable to get there on that side-on shot.
Possession keeps going because Aaron Hanlon was in such a good position. So
Hanlon makes a move, circles back, close proximity. Switches with Stringer, and here's Mooney. Top of the zone, Moskrop. Down under 3 minutes to go here. Again, Whalers in no rush here to do anything, nor do they need to be with a one-goal lead.
Just
confident
smooth,
in their offense.
crisp passes, keep the possession alive.
Stringer, low shot, whizzes by. Oh, good hustle by Lachuzza there.
Yeah.
He has played a great game. Down to 2:35 and counting. Jake Grant with quick feet, able to find space. Gets it back up top to Mooney. Mooney moves to the right, charges in. Unable to get to it. Swim. Left-handed pass shot. Save made. Ball loose.
They get it
Stringer's
back.
Got it.
Wow.
And a push from behind.
Wow.
Crucial call. Whalers turn it over
Very
with
crucial.
2:10 to go. And Tucket down 1. Looking to clear.
Well, the Whalers did a great job with a good possession, but
used a bunch of clock, but
used
unable
a
to find the
huge
net.
amount of clock.
Pass goes in. Pentucket able to gain the zone. Pass skips through. Whalers converge, and nice job by Nantucket to get a piece.
Wow. I mean, that was
Hands
going to be
were
a
free,
good look, but
from behind, I'm
somebody
not sure
got a
who
piece
got
on
to
it. I'm not sure either, but whoever it was, that is a huge moment in the game.
Minute 50. Whalers up just 1. Pentucket looking to upset the 2 seed here. Whalers looking to advance and move on to their 3rd straight Final Four appearance in as many years. Good ride. Down to a minute 20. Another good ride. Good communication. Back outside. Edwards is there. Cut goes through. Whalers handle it. Down to a minute even left in the game. Whalers up 1. Pentucket with the possession. Got to think maybe a timeout here by Leary if he's got one.
Yeah.
Under a minute to play.
Defense pushed him out, doing a great job. Let's see how Pentucket responds.
Double team comes. Good recovery by Nantucket.
Great defense. Just riding him.
Pass goes in. Behind the net. Skip pass up front. Shot. Whizzes wide and high. 37 seconds to go. Pentucket's got to hurry.
37 seconds.
A trip to the Final Four on the line. Final 37 seconds.
You gotta
and
love
counting.
it. Got to love it. Under the lights.
Another good ride. Behind the net. Down to 20 seconds. Ball down! Whalers got it! Timeout called by Coach Aloisi. Yes, sir! Timeout awarded. 18 seconds to go, and the Whalers have possession and a 1-goal lead.
What a defensive stand by the Nantucket Whalers there.
Right here as the Whalers huddle up, looking to ice a 10-9 lead with just 18 seconds to go.
Unbelievable.
The winner will face the winner of Manchester Essex and Abington. That game going on right now. I don't know if we can, Charles, maybe you can pull that up. If there's a final, we will know about it on the MIAA website anyways. Otherwise, didn't start till later after us. Wow, that's definitely under the lights.
Couple late night games here.
Love
Division
it.
4 lacrosse.
Fantastic stuff here again. The Whalers showing its poise on defense. Jeremy Jenkinson with another key save in that possession. A couple of shots go wide, a tipped shot on a free hand.
You got to look back on the film and see who got that one. I mean, that's one of the plays of the game.
Absolutely. Whalers jog out of the huddle and they get a rousing ovation, as well as the Pentucket Panthers. Just a phenomenal high school lacrosse game that we have just seen. It'll be Nick Yates to put it in for Nantucket. They will likely double team him immediately.
Clock starts to
Clock
run.
starts. Yates circling. Hanlon actually has it.
8 seconds left. Pentucket's got to
Down
get
to
a turnover
5
quick.
seconds. 4, 3, 2.
That's
the
it.
Whalers have done it. Third straight Final Four appearance for Nantucket. They win the final game of grass here at Vito Capizzo Stadium and move on to the Final Four once again.
What a game. What a
fight. The run continues. Enjoy it, Whalers Nation. 10-9 the final. Nantucket survives.
Oh, man, you got to love it. What a fight by Pentucket. They brought their A game tonight under the lights.
Absolutely. Nate
showed up and
Stiles
counted,
with
but the
4
Whalers
goals.
just a little bit too much. And that was a classic performance.
Aaron Hanlon with the game of the night. He had 3 goals, 4 assists. Lechuza played solid on both sides. He had 2 goals. Noah Stringer continuing his great play here in the playoffs. He had 2 goals. Nolan Moskrop with 2 goals. Jake Grant with a goal and an assist. Andrick Mooney with an assist, playing a little bit banged up. But the Whalers get it done. Again, they rely on that defense at the end to make a play, and they did so, causing a turnover, and the Whalers were able to run out the rest of the clock.
And they've been the anchor all season, so consistent. They've taken such a big step up, even from 2 years ago, even from last year. It's been so fun to watch, and there were times when Pentucket had their way a little bit, especially in the first half, but they came in that second half, especially that fourth quarter, shut them down, and made the stops when it counted most.
We're going to keep it right here as the Final Four banner gets to be displayed here by the Whalers. They're probably going to send it to the other side, but maybe they'll do it right here in front of us. Maybe Santiago can get a good view of that on the wide side. But Nantucket advancing to their third consecutive Final Four appearance. Great job by the Stripes today. Called a great game. Oh, here you go, front and center, right for us, folks. Look at this.
We've
Beautiful.
seen this image before quite a few times, actually, in the past
Never
few
gets
years.
old, my friend. Never gets
It's always
old.
good to see it again. I mean, what an effort by the Whalers tonight in this whole season.
Got to get the camera guys in position here. Going to get right in the way of our picture, but that's all right. Athletic director Travis Lombardi and assistant athletic director Matt Hunt presenting the trophy, taking a picture. Look at that. That doesn't get any better than that, baby. Final Four, your Nantucket Whalers. Give them a round of applause, baby. Fantastic stuff from the Whalers. Again, Coach Aloisi now in the conversation as, you know, one of those elite level legendary status here now, guiding the Whalers to 4 straight Final Four appearances, 1 state championship already, 1 in the works.
We'll see. Oh,
so
man, it's going to be good. I'm excited for Final
Tuesdays,
Four lacrosse.
you can see senior Canton Jenkinson holding that trophy.
Yeah, he earned it.
Great
What a
stuff
season
from
he's
the
had.
Whalers. Let's take one quick break here. Let the Whalers converge a little bit. We'll see if we can get you downstairs and grab a player or two and get a little final word here as the Whalers win 10-9 and head to another Final Four. We'll be right back here to Vito Capizzo Stadium on the NSC and NCTV.
I am a force to be reckoned with. You do not know who you messing with. Taking over for the hell of it. They can stop me when I'm in my element.
The Nantucket Sports Connection was born in this gymnasium. It has absolutely exploded. Multi-camera, multi-broadcasters, a trip to Fenway.
It's giving players an opportunity to look back at film. It's giving coaches an opportunity to critique their players.
When NCTV got involved, we were able to offer free classes. It's something that they can actually evolve and get professional experience.
When I realized they were doing like a commentating class, I was like, I gotta sign up for this. If I would have told myself right now, I'm gonna go into college for sports broadcast, I would have been like, no, you're not. But now I'm really passionate about it and I'd love to pursue it.
It doesn't even feel like I'm volunteering. It just feels like I'm playing along. It's very fun.
I definitely recommend it to anybody who's interested in sports broadcasting.
It's multifaceted what we're able to give back to our community, because as we know, we bleed Whaler blue here on Nantucket.
Yes, sir!
The Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. More than money, we need members. We need to build our community bigger and better to help our student athletes prepare for the next chapter in their life.
Well, Coach Sharonzi, what a battle it was today. Your second year in this program, second Final Four appearance. How good does it feel?
Feels great. Yeah, it was close, but still, win's a win. Feels great.
Yeah, back and forth affair. But the defense got a huge stop to end the game. 2-minute stand that led to a turnover. How important has the defense been all year, and how have they been your anchor?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they've been our anchor. Today, this was a good offense. We knew they were going to be a good offense. We weren't really getting in on the backside, and we made that adjustment at halftime. I think just the fans and the environment kind of got them flying out on hands, which kind of let there be space inside, which you don't want to do as a defense. So, we got things to work on, but just glad we got Jeremy in net. He's the equalizer, so it's great to have him in there.
Well, Pentucket ran a pretty physical brand of lacrosse. How are you guys able to match the physicality and use it to your advantage?
Yeah, I mean, we got a physical group of guys, and we train hard. We got wallies every day. We condition, so we knew we were going to have the upper hand in the second half, just having the gas to withhold them.
Well, thanks so much, Coach. Good luck in your Final Four matchup, maybe against Manchester Essex. We'll see. Thanks so much, Coach. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff from assistant coach Anthony Chiranzi. Great stuff. Love the insight there that he allows us, reflecting that they made some adjustments. Colby's going to stay down there and maybe grab a student or two, an athlete, after another great interview. Again, just to recap here quickly, the Whalers were led by Aaron Hanlon. He had 3 goals and 4 assists. Marco Lachuza with 2 goals. Noah Stringer with a couple of goals. Nolan Moscrop with 2 goals. Jake Grant with a goal and an assist. Andrick Mooney also added an assist. But as Colby pointed out, a very physical brand of lacrosse that Pentucket brought. The Whalers matched that and had just enough athleticism and just enough offense to outlast a very good Pentucket team. Again, got to tip your cap to Dan Leary and his squad. They came with it. Nate Stice scored 4 goals, a couple from Matt Cole, a shorthanded goal from Senan Lucy. Stephen Harper, again, he was their quarterback, able to score once. But the Whalers able to avenge that football playoff loss and come away with a Final Four appearance via the Elite 8 win here this evening. Great stuff. Again, do want to say thank you to Athletic Director John Amico from Pentucket, getting us our rosters and getting us all set up with all the information we need. And I do also want to mention, as this is our last game here at home, the incredible staff that we have here, both the Nantucket High School in general, the IT department helping us out occasionally as well. The grounds crew here doing a fantastic job as always to allow us to, drive where we want and go where we need to be. Chip Clooney and his gang. Again, all the coaches, players, and parents of Whalers Nation. Man, it takes an island, and we certainly get all the support that we can from them. And, of course, our athletic department, Travis Lombardi, doing just an amazing job putting the puzzle all together. And these extra games make it a little more challenging, but he does a great job. And, again, Assistant Athletic Director Matt Hunt also there helping him out as they try and, navigate bus driver shortages and all sorts of fun stuff. E-bikes riding all over the place, but just a great job, and what a fantastic atmosphere. What a way to finish off lacrosse here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. This will be the final edition of grass here. It will be built upon coming up in the wintertime. So we will lose, the lacrosse season next year and part of football as well. But you guys can discuss all that later on here. But so it is Cohasset and Ipswich and Nantucket and either Manchester Essex or Abington, the 6-3 seed, still playing here this evening. No updates as of yet. As again, they started a little bit later than we did. Colby's got Wally. You want to chat with us here? Want to step in with Colby? Have a chat, man. We'll get the alchemist. We'll get the alchemist on camera here. One of the Dr. Extraordinaires here for the Whalers. He does it all to make sure all the boys are doing their thing. We saw him in a lot of action here. We'll send it down to Colby here with Wally.
Well, you've been with this group for all 4 years. How impressed have you been with this squad?
Well, when you win a state championship, it's hard to not want to get back there. And one thing I will say about this team is that all the teams that I've coached, and maybe it's just an awareness, is that they all came into the season in great shape. So the physical conditioning that they were in was probably the best physical collectively that we've had since I've been coaching it. So that's a tribute to them, and the mental resiliency that they showed today is all due to their conditioning.
Right. And you talked about conditioning. This team takes such pride in their conditioning because of your work in large part. How cool is it to see the development that you've had on these kids?
Well, it is fascinating, and I have to say, when you're looking at a young male between 15 and 19 years old, you're never going to be more resilient. You're not going to be more physically durable in your lives. Right. And we preach that, and then we have to push their bodies, make sure they're aware. And when they're dinged up, they got to be smart enough to know, hey, what do I do to manage it? And that's where I come into play. And Tyler does a great job. Listen, he's my Johnny on the spot, and so we've been working synergistically together to make sure these guys are fit, and the girls teams too. So we try to work with everybody, make sure we fast track them in if they're dinged up, and it works. It's been working. So here we go.
Thanks so much, Coach.
Thank you,
guys. Back to you.
Cheers.
Thank you, man.
Got it.
Great stuff from Wally as he, again, maybe has a couple of things to work on as the boys. Again, Kyle Whitfield looked like he had a couple of nagging injuries throughout the game. And I see Coach Sam Aloisi over there. Maybe we can see if when Mr. Creed is done with the current interview, we can get the head coach again. I think it's no surprise that Coach Sam Aloisi now in his 13th year, 4 Final Four appearances in a row, a couple more early on, a couple more other playoff appearances early on in his coaching career, a good player as well, and he is very quickly rising the ranks of Whalers coaches, and the legend is growing as the Whalers move along into their 3rd straight Final Four. We'll see if we can maybe get an athlete or two here. As the Whalers do come out of the locker room, a few of them appearing now. We'll see if Colby can grab somebody here. Let's take another 30-second break here on the NSC and NCTV and see if we can line up a solid interview with one of our winning athletes here as the Whalers move on to the Final Four, 10-9 the final here. We'll be right back.
In 1965, a group of dedicated Nantucket parents came together with one goal: to raise enough money to develop game film for the football team. The following season, the Whalers went undefeated. These parents became the very first class of the Nantucket Booster Club. Over time, Whaler pride has grown into something far more than just wins and losses on the scoreboard.
Once a Whaler, always a Whaler. 1, 2, 3 Whalers!
Una vez un Whaler, siempre un Whaler! Vamos!
What binds us is Whaler pride. It has shaped our island and student athletes for generations.
Whaler pride isn't just a tradition, it's an identity, a legacy for families who choose to plant their roots here in this community all year round. It can bring generations of island families together, and for Wash Ashore children, it can transform an unfamiliar place into a new home. The Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics. It helps provide our teams with gear, additional travel expenses, and much more.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. From the homecoming to the pig roast, and most importantly, Hank, our school mascot. We're here to create a fun and welcoming atmosphere. More than money, we need members. And part of this club, you are a member, not just a volunteer. We need to build our community bigger and better.
Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as we've got one of the Whalers seniors and stars of the game, Jake Grant, hanging out with Colby Lucas. Colby, what's Jake got to say here? Congratulations, brother.
Thanks, Chris.
Well, Jake, we talked about it out there. It seems like you've been one of the MVPs of the second half of the season. Made a lot happen on offense, couple assists and a goal. How good did it feel to have such a big impact in this one?
Oh my God, it felt amazing. You know, I got to give a shout out to Wally. He's keeping us in it. Yeah. You know, 3rd and 4th quarter, he's really, getting us there. Yeah. It's just like when we run with him, it's just like 3rd and 4th quarter. It really shows.
Yeah. Competitive game against Pentucket. How are you guys able to match their physicality and run away with, not run away, but come away with a huge victory?
You know, their defense, they were a little bigger than us, but it's fine. You know, we come out into it and we're ready, but we got to forget about that one. Yeah. It was not our best game, both offense and defense, but we're coming out. We're ready.
Another Final Four opportunity for you and the crew. How good does it feel to have your last game on this field be a victory and a trip to the Final Four?
Oh my God, it was awesome. I mean, it didn't hit me until to the end of the game, but I was like, I got to give it our all, I'm just glad we won. We're moving forward.
Yeah. All right. Thanks so much, Jake. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff from senior Jake Grant. Congratulations to him and the entire crew as the hugs go around here. We're going to say goodnight here from Vito Capizzo Stadium for the final time with a grass field here on Nantucket. As that's about as good as I'm going to look here in the dark. But great stuff from the Whalers as they pull off the 10-9 victory here against a very good Pentucket team. Again, got to tip your cap to Coach Leary and his crew. They came a long way and battled to the bitter end as Colby Lucas enters the scene once again here, brother. Great job. And again, we get to celebrate here a little bit as the Whalers move on. We did learn that Manchester Essex did win. They beat Abington 10-6. So it'll be Manchester Essex and Nantucket Whalers. I believe that game will be on Tuesday. We'll confirm times, and there may be a little discussion of where that game will be. So we'll get you all the details. Obviously, everybody will know, the millisecond after it's posted, as the Current and all the medias will get it going here. What impressed you most today here? Obviously, just a phenomenal game back and forth, but what impressed you most about the Whalers?
Just the resilience. You know? I mean, they were expecting to maybe pull away at the end, and Pentucket stayed in there. Again, they scored in bunches. There was a couple times they scored 2 goals, just rattled a couple of them off, but the Whalers stayed strong. After that turnover on the offensive end, the defense honed in for 2 straight minutes. 2 shots on net from Pentucket, and big stops. So I think just the resilience of the squad. If they can pull out a win in this situation, I think they can win in any situation. So that'll be a key realization going into this Final Four.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, they came in allowing just 3.5 goals. Pentucket able to score 9, but the Whalers able to score 10 and pull away with the victory. You don't have to win by 7 anymore. You just got to win by 1, and that is exactly what the Whalers did. Again, on to their 3rd straight Final Four appearance. For head coach Sam Aloisi and his crew, what a great job. Called a couple of great timeouts here to save possessions. Again, the coach is in the game in the cross. Like, they are a part of the game. They have plays that they can make, including calling timeouts to save possessions. Both coaches did a fantastic job, as you also did a fantastic job. I hope you can come with us here, baby. I hope you can come with us and get one more in. As I hope so. I'd love to do it. One of our seniors, our feather in our cap here, as he's headed off to Syracuse. We're just getting you all ramped up, Cuse. You got yourself a good one heading your way. And man, what a great job here this afternoon by our entire crew. Pavlin Alexiev and Santiago on the far camera. We got a little appearance from Sophia Reese and my buddy Alex Carbine helping out a little bit as well. And of course, Charles Douglas, the man, the myth, the legend, always pulling the strings the right way. And we will sign off here as the celebration continues down in the locker room and along the field as the Whalers move along to the Final Four for the 3rd straight time, taking down the Pentucket Panthers 10-9. Have a great night, Whalers Nation. I know we will.